Okay, so we're doing a deep dive on something kind of unexpected. Stylish school uniforms.
Stylish school uniforms.
Yeah, so I know right when we think of school uniforms, we usually picture like, I don't know, kind of those bland, shapeless things, right? You know what I mean? Like almost prison uniforms or something.
Yeah.
But the description we're looking at today is totally different. It's about South Korean school uniforms. And these are anything but boring.
Absolutely. It's so easy to just dismiss school uniforms as like a fashion dead zone, right?
Yeah.
But this is a perfect example of how like a culture's whole approach to fashion can like completely change that whole idea.
Yeah, and this description really paints a picture. You know, it's like two students, a boy and a girl, and they're both wearing these really chic uniforms. And even just the colors are really fresh, like gray, white, and navy blue. And the girl's tie has this pop of green.
Oh, and they're wearing plaid.
Plaid, yeah.
But it's not just like any old plaid. It's like high fashion plaid. Not like your grandpa's picnic blanket.
Right.
It's like really well tailored and modern colors. And they use it in both the blazer and the skirt. Like it's straight out of Seoul Fashion Week.
Yeah.
Not your typical school hallway.
Totally. Yeah. And it's like they took that classic preppy look and gave it a Korean streetwear twist. And bam! Instant style icons. The boys got on this sleek turtleneck and the girls wear this layered look with a collared shirt and a tie and a sweater vest.
Yeah.
And they even mentioned a school emblem, which I think is cool.
I love that detail.
Yeah.
It's like it adds a little bit of personality to the whole thing, you know? And it really kind of highlights that whole tension between individuality and conformity that I think school uniforms often represent.
Right.
Like even within a really strict dress code, there's still space for personal expression. Like you can choose your accessories, you know, your hairstyle, the way you carry yourself. Like all those things make a difference.
It reminds me of those K-pop idols who somehow manage to look completely unique even when they're all wearing the same outfits.
Yeah, totally.
So the description also mentions that the students are posing confidently, which made me wonder, do you think these stylish uniforms actually affect how confident students feel?
That's a really good question. And it gets to the heart of why this whole topic is important.
Yeah.
Because you know how we dress totally influences how people see us and even how we see ourselves.
Definitely.
So a well-designed uniform might not magically turn every student into a social butterfly or anything, but I think it could definitely help them feel a sense of pride and belonging.
Totally. And it makes me think back to when I had to wear a school uniform. And let's just say it didn't exactly boost my confidence, you know? Maybe things would have been different if my blazer had been a little more Soul Street style.
Yeah, maybe.
So it's really interesting to see how a culture's take on fashion can transform something as basic as a school uniform. Makes you think about how school uniforms might change in the future, right?
Yeah.
Like, can they find a balance between letting students express themselves and still having that sense of community?
Exactly. Like, how do you balance individuality and belonging?
Yeah.
You know, that's a big question.
Right. And it makes you think about all the clothes we choose to wear. Like, what are they saying about us?
Yeah.
And what message are we trying to send to the world?
Yeah, good question.
That's something to think about.
Absolutely.
Yeah, next time you get dressed.
Yeah, pay attention.
Think about it.
It's fascinating.
It is. All right. Well, this has been another deep dive. I'm so glad we got to explore this with you today. And we'll see you next time for another fascinating topic. Until then, keep thinking, keep exploring. And as always, stay curious.
Stay curious.